is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area we call not the Twilight Zone, but the Black Garden. From the words of Ron Serling over 50 years ago, this may yet be the greatest description we may ever have for the area that we know as the Black Garden. 1,000,000,000,000 timelines, and all at war, like 1,000 red flowers growing in a black garden. The words of the future war cult may have brought us the understanding of the power of the Black Garden and its truth. Picture, if you will, a fifth dimension, one where time is tangible and physical. Every timeline and portion of such exists at once in one location. This power, this realm of 5 dimensions, is unfathomable to the human mind and thus impossible to imagine. But what if someone, a bulk being, if you will, created a version of this higher plane of existence for us to observe? What would then be the physical representation of these timelines, the very fabric of our existence? Simple. Flowers. Whoever made such a place, a tesseract, if you will, would have made it simple for the feeble mortal mind to comprehend, making a garden of time. Similar to the netherworlds of the Hive, we know the Vex use time gates to travel to locations beyond our universe on a higher plane of existence, one where time is not a factor and they can go back and alter it. If this is true, these netherworlds, if you may, would simply be the real equivalent of traveling to the 5th dimension. This would explain why the clock doesn't work when you kill Atheon or Crota, why the Vex exist in all of time. Like the Mystery's ghost fragment said, quoting Rasputin, "I met it at the gate of the garden, and I recall it smiled before me, before it devoured the blossoms with black flame." If the inner circle of the future war cult is correct, and the garden is one of time, where each timeline is represented by a flower, this card takes on a darker meaning than it ever has before. As stated by the vendor of the future war cult, quote, "In each new world, a new birth of time. And as always, the sea of war will be there too. The darkness has consumed the garden, but also time itself. It has devoured every possibility, every world, every chance that humanity has to ever banish the darkness from existence." In the words of the representative of the future war cult, paradox is a word that stupid people use to hide from the truth. War is our fate. And as always, thanks for watching.